Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. This is my sister Kirsten. I'm going to be doing her makeup for you guys today to show you what it's like to work on a client. She's silly. So I'm starting off with a basic foundation. This is Olay Plus CoverGirl foundation. I used two of the shades, which were 42 and 60. Mix them together to match her skin tone. I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to be placing this underneath her eye to get rid of any dark circles that she may have had from being tired. Then I'm just going to be taking a flat foundation brush and blending that out down the top of the cheekbone and underneath the eye. Then I'm taking my Glamourlage Hard Candy Concealer in the shade Ivory, and I'm going to be placing this underneath her eye, on her higher cheekbones, on her forehead, down the nose, and on the chin as well. Then I'm going to go back with that foundation brush and just blend that all out. Then I'm just going to be taking my Laura Mercier Loose Powder Foundation, and I'm just going to be blending this out on her face and blending out that highlight that we placed with the concealer. I'm also going to be patting underneath her eyes to set in the highlight. Then I'm taking my CoverGirl Loose Powder Foundation in the shade Translucent Medium, and also putting this underneath her eyes for fallout when we do her eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be taking my MAC Burgundy x9 palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Quarry and placing that in her crease and blending it out. Make sure to use a lighter hand than I did. Then going into my Morphe 35T palette, I'm going to be taking a pretty purple shade, and I'm also going to be placing that in the crease as well. Then going into my Tarte Holiday palette, I'm going to be using the shade Contrast, which is a deep purple, using an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and placing that in her outer crease. Then going into a Hot Pot from Coastal Scents, I'm going to be using the shade Vintage Burgundy, and I'm going to be blending out the contrast. Then taking another Coastal Scents, I'm going to be using my Tie, which is a light purple shimmer, and I'm going to be placing this all over the lid. Then taking that same Vintage Burgundy, I'm going to be using on the outer bottom of her lash line. Then using my Fit Me Pressed Powder Foundation in the shade 330, I'm going to be using this as a bronzer because I believe it gives a much more natural bronze effect. Then taking my Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, I'm going to be placing this on her cheekbones, on her nose, and on her upper lip as well. Then I'm going to be using the Love Flush Too Faced palette, and I'm going to be using the shade How Deep Is Your Love and I Will Always Love You, and I'm going to be blending this out on her cheek. Then using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, I'm just going to be outlining the tail of her brow, moving it towards the inner part of her brow. Then taking my Tarte Lit and Bloom palette in the shade Smoke Show, I'm going to be using this to darken the tail. Then I'm going to be using my Argan Wear Physicians Formula Mascara. Then moving on, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Statement Nude, and I'm going to be putting this on her lips. Then I'm going to be taking my CoverGirl Loose Powder Foundation one more time, and I'm going to be using a powder brush and placing it all over her lip to give it a more matte effect and to lighten the color. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys want to see more, comment down below. If you have any other ideas, please also comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.